Alright, so we're going to talk about congruent figures here, and first you need to know some symbols we have here. So the first is the congruent symbol, and that's when you have an equal sign with a little wavy line above it. That means congruent. So I'm going to put together a congruent statement. So triangle ABC is congruent to triangle EFG. Now I can rewrite this congruent statement to be different congruencies. So I could say angle A is congruent to angle E. And the reason I can say that is because they both come first in my original congruency statement. So I could say angle B is congruent to angle F because they both come second. That would make angle C congruent to angle G. I could also say line segment AB is congruent or corresponds to line segment EF. I could say line segment BC is congruent to FG. So order matters when you're talking congruency statements. So if I was to rewrite that original one, so triangle, let's say we had CAB is congruent to, you couldn't say EFG because I changed the order of the letters. So I would have to change it again on the second one. So I started with C, which was the third letter, so I need to start with the G, which is the third letter on the second one. So triangle GEF. So when you're talking congruency statements, the letters have to match each other. So A has to match with E, B with F, C with G. So you can change the order, but if you change one side of the order, you have to change the other. Alright, so I'm giving you that triangle ABC is congruent to EFG. So we have to be able to then match corresponding sides. So I have these facing the same way, but they don't always face the same way. So sometimes you'll have, one of the triangles rotated or something. So you still need to be able to match the corresponding sides. So for this, the angle F matches to angle B, and angle B is 70 degrees, so that makes angle F there, or Y is what I put, 70 degrees. So that makes the X 50 degrees and the Z 60 degrees. And since side EF is 15, that makes AB also 15. And then since BC is 16, FG is 16, and since AC is 13, FG is 13. So once you know that the triangles are congruent, then you can figure out all the different angles and all the different sides of the triangles. Alright, and now last thing we'll do is corresponding sides. So triangle ABC is congruent to JIH. So our corresponding angles you just need to match up the letters. So angle A corresponds to angle J. Angle B corresponds to angle I. And angle C corresponds to angle H. And then do sides, corresponding sides. So side AB corresponds to JI. And then IH corresponds to BC. I know I wrote the backwards from the original, but that's okay. The corresponding doesn't matter which one comes first. And then CA corresponds to HJ. So on a triangle, you're going to have 6 corresponding things, 3 sides and 3 angles. If it was a quadrilateral, then you would have 4 angles and 4 sides that are corresponding.